Hello, global people. Who's ready for another culture moment? Today, let's talk about the fear of the foreign, the uneasiness with otherness. Xenophobia has been on the rise in recent years, not just here in the US where I live, throughout the world, Europe, many other countries. We look at certain African countries, we look at South America, we look at around the world. People seem to have a challenge with dealing with people who are different from them. This is what we deal with when we talk about cultural differences and overcoming them. So why is it so freaking hard to deal with those who are not like us? It's our reptilian brain that is still working somewhere in there, that is comparing our new experiences against the life experiences we've had in the past. And in split seconds, we make decisions whether we choose to fight or to flight. And if something is not right by us, if something feels not normal and other, then our gut reaction more often than not is to reject or to walk away or to judge or criticize or just dislike. So how can we challenge that? We are enlightened species. We like to think of ourselves as such, right? So what can we do to improve our behavior when dealt with otherness, with something that we're not familiar with? And a couple of months ago, I came across a TED Talk that's been out there for quite a while by a lady called Elizabeth Lesser. And she has an interesting idea that I would like you to try out because I've done so myself. It is called Take the Other to Lunch. Or if you don't want to do lunch, do coffee, do some sort of get together, sit down with somebody that you consider the other. The other could be somebody of a different skin color, different religion, different political leanings, different culture, different generation, whatever your other is. And take that other to lunch, have a meal together, have a beverage together. And there are three questions or three talking points that Elizabeth Lesser is defining for that conversation. So set that context right if you or when you sit down with the other. Number one is ask your counterpart to please share some of their most important, most relevant life experiences. What made you the person you are? Number two, what are the issues that concern you most? What are the things that keep you up at night or that you would like to talk about and have a civil adult debate over? And number three, what have you always wanted to ask someone from the other side? That's critical because that means you'll invite that which is other, and your job is to suspend judgment and listen. And the same is true for both sides. So how do you deal with otherness? Take the other to lunch, take the other to coffee, ask those three questions. Life experiences, concerns, what did you always want to ask me?